is it for today. That was 60 minutes, and essentially it was 60 minutes with a warm-up and a bunch of repeats at 6-minute mile pace, which it's been a couple weeks since I've run that fast, and those were tough. I'm spent. But for those of you who might not have seen the last video, I have selected my first race of 2020. I'm going back to Beyond Limits to try and break the 200-mile mark in 72 hours. Doesn't mean triathlon is gone, just means I've got to run focus. I'm still gonna be on the bike and in the pool a couple days a week, but I will be focusing on my run. I am looking forward to actually adjusting my training this year, because last year it was a lot of volume and a lot of slow volume, which I still am going to be doing the volume, but I really want to focus on a couple days a week with some speed in there, just so I can maintain that. Over the last year, I've gotten a lot faster, and I don't want to lose that going back to a really long distance. I know I will sacrifice some of that, but I will still have 3 or 4 long runs or slower runs, 2 long ones. This is really my first full week back in training, because I was in Vermont for the holidays, then I was in Vegas for CES. It is Wednesday, only day off was Monday when I traveled home from Las Vegas. Essentially, my days off are going to be my swim days. So the days I swim, I'll be swimming anywhere from 2,500 to 3,500 yards probably. Now I need some coffee. I am on day 3 of my sinus prescription. Just trying to clear this out. I feel way better than I did 2 days ago. I'm on the mends.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of the sky.
This is kind of fun. We were doing a workout on the beds.
Oh, you were doing a workout. I remember you were doing a workout. For some reason you weren't sleeping and you bumped your head.
No, I didn't bump my head.
Oh.
And rolled right into the table where my mouth was open and my tooth got wiggly.
Did you lost a tooth?
No, it just got really wiggly because it bumped into that.
Ow. One of my go-to meals is this bell pepper cut in half with some meat. Typically it is ground turkey, lean turkey, and some seasoning, some vegetables. Could be tomatoes, and could be mushrooms and onions and things like that, all cooked up, then baked. Makes for a really good kind of post-lunch, midday snack, so that I'm not eating bars or anything like that. It is Thursday morning, another day, another workout. I have a 6-mile run this morning, followed by a bike. I think I'm gonna do 30 minutes on the bike. I have not been on the bike in 2020. My plan is to use the bike as a second priority or a lower priority, and use that after my easy runs. So today, 6 miles easy, nothing hard, and then hop on the bike, spin the legs out. That's it for the day. Well, that is it. I am done for the day. 60-minute run, nice and easy, pretty much 9-minute mile pace. Then 30-minute, really easy bike, kind of a higher cadence. I was kind of spinning the legs down because I'm increasing the running. I've been running 3 days in a row now, all between 6 to 7.5 miles. So I'm really, in a sense, starting to up the mileage compared to what I was when I was in Ironman training. And now, tomorrow, gotta swim. Feels good. Feeling good. Feeling motivated. I really want to get outside and run. One of the things I've noticed is since getting the treadmill, it's just so much easier at 4 in the morning to get on the treadmill. Just because I'm not running in the dark and I'm not filming in the dark, all of those things, but I do miss being outside, so I'll be getting outside soon. It is, what is today? It's Friday. It is hard to believe this week has kind of flown by. Felt like it was gonna be a long week, but with Monday off, getting back from Vegas, then basically training the last 3 days, running. Today is essentially my day off, but I'm headed to the pool, gonna get an active recovery in. That is my goal this time around, is on those days off that I would be taking, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the pool, get in, 45 minutes, hour, easy swimming, nothing real hard, just stay in the pool, maintain my pool fitness over this next few months. I actually was working on a calendar yesterday, my training schedule. Essentially, it's 12 weeks, and which is really, really scary. 12 weeks is all there is until I attempt to run 200 miles. So there's a lot of work between now and then. The only thing that makes me feel more confident or more comfortable is the fact that I am in a completely different space, shape-wise, mentally, this year than I was last time this year. Last time this year, I was probably 210 pounds or so, and dealing with kind of running injuries constantly through that whole journey to getting to 100 miles. This year, overall, my health is really great, and physically I'm in a much better spot, so I feel much more confident with that. Really, it's going to be the next 12 weeks while putting in the miles. It's really mental for me. It's getting that mental game put together so that when the days come, I'm able to continue to push over 3 days to try and break 200 miles. It is 5 a.m. now. Pool opens at 5:30. Gotta get on the road. It is Saturday morning. I am about to head out for my first long run in a while, actually since just before New Year's. I did 18 miles and I've cut back for a few weeks, and now I'm headed out. I'm gonna get a minimum of 12 in, but I might throw in some hills in this neighborhood that I'm headed out to add on some extra miles. So won't be going more than 16. Also been a while since I've run with my pack, so since I am going out for 2.5 hours, I am gonna go ahead and carry my pack. I've got Tailwind in here, and I've got a couple gels. I've really actually been enjoying these. It's interesting, these are very liquidy, I'd say, versus some of the gels are a lot thicker, which then feel like you need to drink water with them. These actually really, really feel like they're just liquid. They go down really easy. I used them for the first time in Vermont, and I like them.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Well, I am halfway through the run. I am at 7.63 miles. Came to the top of this little hill, kind of at the end of the road run. There's this section that goes off for about a mile in the hills. I always love adding that in when I'm not able to run trails, just to get a little bit of dirt under my shoes. And now, time to get back home.
And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
Well, that was it. That was 15 miles, all done. Felt pretty good. Ended up with 9:07s. Tried to run easy. Tried not to overdo it. A little tightness in my left calf, but it was hilly. I think I've lost my hill running shape at the moment, so I will be getting in more hills just to kind of build that back up. And now time to make a little breakfast, see what the family's doing. And we actually have a contractor coming out today because you probably have seen in past videos, if you watch them, that there's an area on the side of the house that looks unfinished. And it gets a lot of water when it rains, and this little hill that we cut when we put the garage in is kind of eroding. So the goal is to push that back as far as we can, build a retaining wall all the way down here. It's about 100 feet of retaining wall, then continue the stone around here and make this actually a driveway, and it'll finish around to the pool. So getting some quotes on that now. Got one today, one next week, probably get 3 or 4, see where we end up.
Dad, I flew in the air with a magic carpet.
You what?
Everyone's flying in the air.
How'd you sleep?
Good.
Oh, Evelyn, look what I fixed. Oh, rocks everywhere. I fixed. I'm dropping the rocks now. Oh, do you want to go under the... I thought I saw one go right here on this rug somewhere. Maybe not. We'll know. Oh, there it is. I am craving some pancakes, so time to make some.
Orange and blue.
It is Sunday morning. I am going to hit the treadmill this morning because I'm a little pressed for time. I decided to sleep in a little bit and relax. Woke up with a little bit of a headache. Actually, the last 2 days, I started taking a supplement to try it out to help with mood and sleep and things like that. It's called 5-HTP. And the last 2 mornings that I've taken it, I've actually woken up with a headache. So I'm going to not take it for a few days and see if it happens to do with that. Everything I read, side effects are actually supposed to help with migraines and not actually cause headaches. But I'm gonna have to do a little further research on it because I don't know what's going on. Pressed this morning because I only have about an hour, maybe less. We taking the kids to church this morning, so don't have that much time. So I'm gonna hit the treadmill. I did get my garage, started getting it cleaned back up a little bit. Like I always say, constant battle to keep this thing clean, but I feel better. Always feel better when it's clean. All right, time to run. Well, that is it. That is the last run of the week. It was 5.5 miles, nice easy pace. Basically started at 10s and worked my way up to 8:30s. And just nice and easy, not pushing it. That is it for this week. I hope you guys had a good week. Thank you guys for all the comments on last week's video about me disconnecting and just taking some more time to be present and focus on my girls and what they're doing. And for those of you who are excited that I'm doing the 200 miler, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I will start posting my training online so you can follow along if you'd like. Otherwise, have a great week and I'll talk to you soon.